hone it and work on it, bring it to a fine point, and really get their ducks in a row. So, you know, Detroit's been doing this for about 30 years, and it's really starting to show. Now, let's take a look at what's happening on both sides of the coin now. Go to Laura Mendez. She's standing by in the pits.
Hi there, we're back in the Detroit pits, and I'm here with Scott Parkhurst, editor of a popular hot rodding magazine, and he's going to explain some of the technical information on these machines.
Thanks a lot, Laura. What we have here is 3 different versions of American steel, 3 different ways these cars run deep in the 9-second zone. Way back when, 1957 Chevy. What we got here, 468 cubic inches of big block Chevy, aluminum cylinder heads, big donator carburetor, nitrous oxide system, plenty of power to run 9. From late 60s and 70s, this was the way to go fast. Greg Davis's 1963 Nova, 433 cubic inches of all aluminum big block, big 671 supercharger, 2 4-barrel carburetors, nitrous oxide. This was the way it went all through the 70s. But now it's the 90s. This is the way we do it now. 406 cubic inches of V8, aluminum heads, XL digital fuel injection system, 2 nitrous oxide systems, and a centrifugal supercharger slung down low. 3 different cars, 3 different ways to go in the 9s, all Detroit steel.
And that's why we're going to kick ass in this race. Steven, back to you.
Here we go again, back on the import side, guys. We're going to have Lisa Kubo's 1992 Honda Civic against Mary Guinness, also in a Civic. And you look at Lisa's car right now. That Civic is a few years old. Mary is going to be in the far lane, and she's already putting a little bit of smoke out from under that machine. 23-year-old Mary Guinness hails from Hayward, California. This young lady is a real serious racer when she's behind the wheel of her 1991 Honda Civic. 500 horses in the making, but here's the trick. The engine let go. They had to do a complete engine replacement, and that really kept her busy leading up to this event.
Well, Jeff at BRE, he pushed it really hard to get my motor done today to make this event. And I'd like to thank him and the guys at Jet Speed for helping me get this together. But I haven't run it yet, haven't drove it or anything, so I'm going to get up there and try my best.
And Lisa will do the same thing with her 92 Honda Civic. Boy, I talked to her earlier. She is really excited about this competition today. Lisa Kubo, our next driver, she's 24 years old, and she's from Rosemead, California. She's young and ready to run, and it's a 650 horsepower Honda that she'll be piloting. It's turbocharged, and it's ready for some action. Now, Lisa's no stranger to the track. She says she's been at this for a long time.
I grew up in racing. 2 weeks old was my first street race with my family. I have an uncle that works for Top Fuel. Just a lot of family and NHRA.
A good close look at Mary Guinness, looking all the way down that 1,320-foot stretch of asphalt in front of her. She got to get there first, and she can advance. It's just about that simple. You might have an outside shot with a second-rate run here, but you're going to have to really come in and make it close for your times to carry. Once again, we're looking for ETs. They're not necessarily competing against one another. Lisa Kubo in the far lane, Mary Guinness in the near lane. The revs are up. We're looking for the light. And boy, did Mary Guinness get a jump, but look at Lisa Kubo come on strong in the far lane. The 92 Honda Civic is going to take this one by several car lengths very easily. She'll win with a 12.559, so Lisa Kubo advances.
She's running a 94 Acura GSR motor. That's a pretty poking engine.
Now, why the switch?
Hence the 1250s.
Is it a flexible motor? Does it respond better?
Yes, it's responsive. It's really strong. It's just a preferred engine. A lot of aftermarket parts for this motor.
You know, she must have all kinds of motor coming in from that Acura, because look how far she got behind. Lisa Kubo fell way back on the whole shot.
Yeah, she's got a good 5-6 car lengths on.
Let's find out who's in the house. Now we're taking the spring to see.
Well, here we go, guys. We're back to the domestics. Bill McVeigh Jr. in the 1973 Plymouth Duster, and boy, does that have a pretty paint job on it. McVeigh's got 600 horsepower under that hood as well. Here's the competition. Don
make some noise here for sure. He's from
59-year-old Bill McVeigh is from Corona, California. His car, you're going to like this one, a 1973 Plymouth Duster, an all-iron 360-inch Mopar engine. Uses a nitrous works plate system for extra punch on the quarter mile. Now, the car is all steel except for the hood.
Well, we built it in our yard in Riverside, and it's one of those kind of things where anybody with a few bucks and some time can build in your backyard.
And Bill McVeigh Jr., once again, that 73 Plymouth Duster has really got those tires pumped up a little more than I expected. And we've got Don St. Hours jumping with his Chevrolet going all the way. McVeigh had a problem. That's what it was. Don St. Hours goes on by himself and turns in a time of 9.859. So that really surprised everybody, me included, that Bill McVeigh Jr. was not able to make that run. He's going to go back into the pits, take his helmet off as he's inside the car. He's got to be as disappointed as we are because I like that car. That's a gorgeous machine.
It sure is. And it was nice to have that Mopar in the field, but I think Don has definitely shown us something here with that first pass.
You know, Don has done 7.83s before at speeds approaching
What?
190 miles an hour, so he could really have used the challenge from Bill McVeigh, who also has over 600 horsepower in that Duster, so I'm sorry we didn't get to see the showdown. But, hey, all's well that ends well for Don St. Hours. That Camaro's moving on. So here's how it shakes out. After the first round, we've got Greg Davis, Lon Schultz, Mike Pritchard, and Don St. Hours. We're lining them up first seed against fourth and second seed against third. Those are the survivors from the Detroit side. Okay, this is going to be neat. We're going to see some really nice cars come up against each other, and it's going to get closer and closer. Okay, now, once we sit here and watch these guys in the bleach box and the water box burn the tires off these things, take a close look because this doesn't happen by accident. We call it the art of the burnout. Do that. And well, I've had one or two. I can't complain to you. I had a 455 once, a 455 Olds, and I blew it. So I built something wrong. So Mark is standing by in the pits. Mark Vaughn, can you tell me what I did wrong?
I don't know what you did wrong, but we're down here ready to go really, really fast. We've got the fastest 8 cars now lined up and ready to go down the quarter mile. You'll see right here behind me, this wing is set up for speed. Adam set his fastest time he's ever run today. He finally broke 140 miles an hour. The fastest RX-7 in the world just got faster. And you can bet everybody here is ready to go their fastest time. Steve?
That's right. Thanks a bunch, Mark. Let's take a look and find out exactly how things shake out, okay? We're looking for 4 survivors. The import semifinalists are, of course, Adam Sarbatari. In the lead role is the #1 seed. He'll take on Jojo Callis. Ray Lockhead finishes second, so he'll take on the 3rd seed, who is Tony Fuchs. And this one is going to be fun. Mark was absolutely right. We've got a world record set by Adam Sarbatari. He has the fastest steel full-body RX-7 in the world, and he just ran a 9.51 at 142 miles an hour. And you saw it just a couple of minutes ago. Man, it was really neat. So that's his personal best, and let's take a look at what is coming up from here. We're going to go with the top seed. First of all, Adam Sarbatari, his 1993 Mazda RX-7. Now, guys, this is a rear-wheel drive. This is one of the rear-wheel drive imports that we have.
Yeah, actually, it's the there are 2 rotaries out here, and this is one of them, and this is the fastest.
Well, it's going to have a clear advantage over the other imports. Just being rear.
Why is that?
Definitely the launch.
Bullshit, you liar.
Really does, Steven. And Randy can testify that.
Sure.
If you can't get out of the hole, you're in big trouble.
A lot of times that's where the race is won or lost.
That's right.
Adam
A lot of
got
times?
out really, really well last time. Now, were we seeing his car perform up to par, or is this guy that fast with a foot?
No, he's quick. He's so quick. This guy can do consistent 9-second quarter miles.
Dude.
Is a 1993 RX-7. He's got a whole lot of spinning metal inside that thing. And of course, JoJo Callis is coming up alongside. He's got a 1994 Honda Civic SI. Now, JoJo's got to be the underdog here. What do you do to go faster if you're JoJo and you're coming up against, my gosh, Adam just set a world record?
You go to church. I don't know what else to tell you. This is not real even here. We've got a rear-wheel drive against a front-wheel drive. There's just, I don't know, unless Adam something goes wrong here.
I think he's got it covered. Let's take a look at Rams coming up from the Adam Sarwatari getting ready to go. Wow, I get chills just looking at the inside of that. You see the red limiter? Did you guys see the light there? He took it all the way up to red line in his burnout.
Whoa.
About these imports, they have a very high wall line. They use every bit of it.
Is it just me, or has JoJo had to change the nose? Take a close look at the nose of that car.
He did. It looks like he had to change it there.
We mentioned before that these guys tend to tear these things up.
You see that?
Up another piece. What is that?
Oh, that's a fender trim.
We've got a little bit of 200-mile-per-hour tape holding on that front fascia, so hopefully it'll stay for the whole quarter mile.
Yeah,
You know,
great tape, nice.
That's a great point. I have been in racing for 20 years, and I have yet to find a single form of racing in which you can successfully compete without duct tape. Do you guys know of one?
No, you gotta have it just as like
NASCAR, no. IndyCar, no. Drag race, no.
same as screwdrivers and wrenches. You gotta have that 200-mile-an-hour tape.
And the hammer.
Now, JoJo is running this tire even lower than I expected. I mean, this thing's crickling and he's not breaking balls. What's the deal?
Oh, they have to have that.
We're in the heat of the day here, too, so the track conditions have changed immensely from the morning round.
Look at the tree. The wheels coming up. Adam Sarwatari gets the bump, and JoJo's got a hard time of it. Callis, did he break something, or was it a slow start for him?
It's possible he just backed out of it out of frustration.
9.791. 9.791. That is not far off the best personal speed that Adam Sarwatari has ever run. And look at his air conditioning. He just popped it up. Let's take a look at the replay. And guys, look at all the wheel spin. Did you see JoJo?
Notice the reaction time, though. Adam had a 474 reaction time, which is real good. 400 is a perfect light for 474. He's on his game today.
Yeah, you know, Randy, the weight transfer here on the front drives is killing these guys. It's going to kill them all day long.
Yeah, I think it would have been quicker if the car went straight all the way down.
Yeah. Well, Adam did it again.
Boy, if you haven't seen that car,
Isn't that beautiful?
you have yet to see a race car. That is one of the most beautiful paint jobs I have ever seen. In fact,
It's a show car.
let's take a look down in the pits because Laura is standing by. We've got the Detroit's ready to go. We've got some more imports coming up, but let's check in right now with the Detroit pits and Laura.
Hey, we're actually down here in the staging lanes, and we're here with one of the fastest 4 cars that's going on next. And we're here with Greg Davis. What changes did you make from round to round?
We didn't make any changes. We cooled her down. We're going to go with what we had set up before.
How do you feel about the road here?
Track is really hooking up hard. We're going to get out there, get a good 60 foot, get out in front of them. We're going to stay out in front of them.
You heard it. Thanks. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Laura. Boy, she's got to be hot, hot, hot. It's a really warm day, and that's costing these guys some horsepower. Now, we're checking out Ray Lockheed right now. This is the 1985 Mazda RX-7. While Ray does his burnout, guys, let me ask you, Randy and Larry, is there one type of engine that is hurt more by this heat than the others?
Not really. You know, maybe the turbo cars, most of them out here are turbocharged. You know, that's really, they're sucking in hot air. They're blowing out hot air. You can't get it any worse than that.
Tony Fuchs, 1991 Acura Integra. He's from Canoga Park, California. You met him just a few minutes ago. He's coming back out for another run as well.
Yeah, Tony's quite a competitor.
Here's the way they line up. Ray Lockheed will be in the near lane in the red RX-7. Easy to tell these guys apart. The bright white Tony Fuchs Acura Integra will be in the far lane, and that's a good-looking car. And again, you see the wrinkles on the up front tire. We're getting ready to go now.
seat time, and a lot of these guys have been out here week in, week out, so that's what it takes.
Boy, did you see when he hit second gear? He lifted it all over again. The back end scored it out on him.
Sure.
So cool.
Car made a nice move.
That's so cool.
There we go.
I'm sure he's happy.
I never get tired of seeing that. Well, he's going to cool down just a little bit, and we will as well. You see Adam Sarwatari's car getting hauled away, rather, and the 85 Mazda of Ray Lockhead will also head all the way back into the pits, where he's just going to have a few minutes to try to cool this thing back down. That's a big deal for these imports.
It sure is. I mean, you've got temperatures reaching 145 degrees. This is really hot out here, and these imports, and some muscle cars, they can't take it, and they're not going to run their best times. If it was cooler air, you'd be seeing faster times. You would see.
What do? They take ice and slap it on the engine?
Well, if they have a turbo to run the intercooler, yeah, they would have to. Some of them can use an air-to-water intercooler where they would actually put ice, refrigerator ice. Can you believe that?
Now, why not dry ice? Isn't dry ice colder? I mean, it would be.
That's what I thought too. You know, I went up and asked one of them, and he said, "You know what? We can't use dry ice. It's too cold."
Too cold on a 105 day. I'll tell you what, a guy that's reacting to this 105-degree weather is Mark Vaughn. He's down in the pits. Let's check out what's going on. Good morning, Mark.
We're here in the pits with Lisa Kubo, who did not quite make the finish. What happened, Lisa?
Oh, I slept at the lights, and my reaction was terrible, but top end got me. I got down there, not running as good, but at 12, 5, at 118 holes a mile an hour. But I hope to run better next time. It was a lot of fun.
It looks like you really picked up a lot of speed halfway down the track.
Yeah, the car's got a lot of top end power, and that's exactly what I need. So when you sleep at the light or you bog out of the hole, you got that top end power that'll just get you down the track.
Thank you, Lisa. Better luck next time.
Oh, thank you.
Steve?
You know, that's the interesting thing about drag racing in particular, guys. If you blow it on the hole shot, or if you make the slightest mistake, the pressure is so high. You can't make it up on the next lap.
That's right. It has to be 100% concentration.
Greg Davis pulling up to the line. We're going back to the Detroit products now. You're looking at a 1964 Chevy Nova SS. And this one caught my eye coming in. As soon as he came in the gate, I took a look at this car and thought, wow, he even looks fast. This guy's got good taste. And also, his competition will be the 1972 AMC Javelin. You saw it smoking on the track last time he made a run. And it's Lon Schultz behind the wheel with a 406 Chevrolet engine in this machine. So that's what we're going to line up and see what we can do with him.
Got the number 1 qualifier and Greg Davis against number 4, which is Lon Schultz.
And again, what kind of changes could Lon make to that machine to try to make the Javelin a little more competitive?
Well, I think they were all about ready to leave the car alone. They didn't want to make too many aggressive changes between rounds here. It's going to be a good matchup, so we'll see who comes out on top.
Let's jump inside the cockpit with Greg Davis and go through maybe a burnout with him and come all the way up to the line.
This car has a Roots supercharger on it and 2 carburetors with aluminum blocks, so he's running a little different combination, as Scott alluded to.
That's just weird.
Report.
Now, how hard do you want to turn these? Can you take them much past $7 grand, really?
Well, that's probably about the edge.
Pushing the envelope, isn't
That's
it?
probably about the edge. Nice lead.
Somebody dropped something. It's off the car. Greg Davis, your favorite, falls behind by a car length. Check him out at the line. Oh, that was almost too close to go. I think Schultz got it.
It appears that way.
That looked like a piece of the exhaust.
Could be. We had the 990.
10.069 to 9.923, and sure enough, Lon Schultz and the Javelin pulls off the upset. And look at that piece. Help us out here.
Yeah, that looks like the exhaust.
That's one of the mufflers.
Yep.
Probably not an effect on his ET, but boy, that's going to slow you down. Yeah, it did. It got under his tire, didn't it? Just about this point, you're thinking, boy, can he hold him off? Can he hold him off? And what a charge Davis put on. Check him out at the line right here. Lon Schultz holds on by 1/10 of a second. It actually boils down to a couple of hundredths. A photo finish, and we want to check it out once again for you guys. Call me on the line on this.
We may have had a red light here. I couldn't catch the screen in time.
Once again, very early in the run, you see the stuff coming off Davis's car. Part of the exhaust here, and there was talk of a red light for a moment. Do you have any more information on that, Randy?
No, we don't have our screen up at this time, but I thought I saw a flash of one reaction time.
Is that Montel Williams?
Well, so far it's going to stand that way until we get final word, but Lon Schultz over Greg Davis as it stands right now. This would be the 4th seed pulling off an upset over Greg Davis if we can make it stick. Now, Greg Vaughn is standing by in the pits, and he's got more information for us. Mike Pritchard takes to the line here, but first of all, let's jump down to Mark.
Thanks, Steve. We are right here in front of Adams Pit. He has gone the second fastest time. He set his fastest time this morning, and he is just smoking down that track. You see right here in front of me, we got these fans here. These imports tend to run very, very hot because they are so efficient. So we have all the fans set to cool up all that beautiful plumbing. You see up here the ice bags cooling everything down. Basically, they've got to get everything back down to a nice, cool temperature before they go back out in the track. Laura, what are you doing?
Hey, we're down here in the staging lanes. We had a problem with one of our cars. What happened?
Well, on the 57 Chevy, at first they thought they had a bad nitrous bottle. They hurried up, swapped out the bottles, tried to purge, could not purge. I think we got a bad nitrous solenoid in the right lane on the beautiful 57 Chevy. It's a darn shame, too. He needs that nitrous to make the power to overcome Don's car. But we'll have to see it happens. Maybe the solenoid will work. Maybe it won't. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. Thanks, Steve.
That was Scott Parkhurst.
Let's run up to our next race right now. We've got Mike Pritchard taking the line, and he's going to go against Don St. Hours Jr. in a 67 Chevy Camaro. Actually, the 67 is the one he brought, okay? You're looking at Mike Pritchard's Bel Air. But the Camaro was swapped, and we covered that once before. It's an interesting story, really. The length.
That's a 67 Camaro.
This is a 69. Which is set up a little bit softer than the other car he had yesterday.
The 500 miles that he went to get that car.
Yeah. This guy's got a lot of seat time. He's in charge of the West Coast Fastest Street Car Association, so he knows the game inside and out. He's a real good competitor.
Put yourself in Don's shoes for a second. You're willing to drive 500, 600, 700 miles to go get another car and bring it all the way back up here. That tells me two things. A, he wants 10 grand really, really bad.
That's
or
right.
B, he's really confident.
A little bit of both in this case. Don's got a lot of good friends to help him out with his car, so they help.
So for the cockpit with Mike Pritchard, and we're off and running, and it's nose to nose. We've got Don St. Hours just out by a nose there. One car length. Now he pulls it out of the line, and the top end is what seemed to do it for him, Randy.
Yeah, I think it was the nitrous bottle, as Scott Parkhurst alluded to before the run there, and that's too bad because these guys raced each other the last weekend in Pomona, and Mike Pritchard was the winner in that contest, so this was sort of the rubber match.
Well, it's also a shame because every drag race needs a 57 Chevy Bel Air.
You're right, you're right.
Let's take a look at the launch. They got off together. How was the reaction time?
Well,
We had to interview Ray if he did me.
again, we don't have that up on our screen still, so I would
They
say
look
Don
pretty
was...
even, though. Right across the board, they look very even.
They seem to be.
Pritchard gets just a touch hairy about halfway down there, pulls it
Yeah.
back in line, and he seemed to really lose a little bit of ground about halfway through that run, Randy.
Yeah, that's where the nitrous really would have kicked in and gave him a little bit more horsepower.
See Pritchard's launch there, and look at him work the steering wheel. See, that's exactly what we were talking about right there, when he pulls to the left and then back to the right. That's where he lost a little bit of speed, and
Sure.
you saw Hours go straight out of the picture.
Sure. A little disappointed. That's too bad. That 57 Chevy was a crowd favorite as well.
Boy, it was. It really, really was. Now let's head back into the pits and take a look at some of the beautiful machines that we have got to enjoy all weekend. I mean, I've had a ball being here since yesterday, just walking through the pits. It's stunning, some of the stuff that you see. I saw an Acura NSX down there. Did you guys see this? Absolutely knocked your socks off. It's beautiful.
Wouldn't have knocked mine off. It's probably pretty cool for what it is.
And you wouldn't want to knock his off.
finally find something that knocks your socks off? A beautiful Camaro.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay, all right. We found a soft spot. Here's
John St. Hour 69 is pretty representative of a very, very popular breed.
Not in our
beautiful,
magazine.
isn't it? You know, and I'm waiting for some. Does anybody drag race the 302 very much that Chevy built? Everybody I know scoops them up as fast as you can get their hands on them.
Sure. They're pretty well sought after now. You don't find as many of them.
No, you don't.
It was a rare engine to begin with, but they're still out there every week.
Now let's come up with some special exhibition races.
Oh,
and
boy.
We've got some fantastic cars out there, and this is just for fun, okay? Everybody sit back, take a deep breath, and watch some beautiful, beautiful cars run really, really fast. What are we going to see?
Get ready. That's Joe Dellamaggiore and his gorgeous 66 Chevelle. It's a pro-built piece out of Jerry Biffle's race car shop.
That does not look like the 66 Caprice that my grandmother had.
Well, he runs in the West Coast Fastest Street Car Association in the Pro Street category, and this car can dip into the 7s on any given day.
And see, she never drove that way, and it was green.
That's
this
right.
is a really nice car. Now, what are we looking at, guys?
Hello, Road Rockets, a Mazda R100, 1971. And it can keep up with the big boys from Detroit.
I don't know. Joe's got a lot of guns in his holster there.
Oh, a little side wager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, your paycheck against mine?
And again here, Joe
Wait a
has
minute,
an awful lot of seat
fair.
time. Right. Joe has an awful lot of seat time, so...
Well, that's true. Okay, I'll let you get away with that.
And he's
but
familiar with the Northern California conditions here. He's a Northern California guy, so he's pretty familiar with running in the heat of the day.
a long time. I think Abel can take this guy.
Maybe his name is Abel, but I don't know about the rest
Oh,
of
he's
it.
going to be very able.
Well, we'll see in a minute here, won't we?
Well, I guess we will.
And what
Shit talking assholes.
presenting the imports here?
We have all sorts of... We have, the Mazda R100, several.
Yeah, but you used to see those all over the place. But the Mazda R100, you kind of like, we don't see them anymore.
Yeah, they went away. All the rotary cars. This is a 1.3 liter. All the rotary cars are gone. All the manufacturers got rid of those a while back ago. They haven't gone back.
Was the RX-7 the last one?
RX-7 was the last
They're
one.
talking of bringing it back now, but what's the story?
Cool. Well, you know what? It didn't sell well. They priced themselves out of the market. All the real cool sports cars were too expensive.
All right, guys, get out your paychecks and somebody get like me. Whoa! Randy, you just took him out.
Wow, 761 for Joe at 182 miles an hour.
And there goes the parachute.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
What about that Abel thing, Larry?
Well, I've seen him run 8-second quarter miles.
Yeah, he needed it today.
He even got him on the whole shot.
Yeah, he was a launching cone at all. That was a wimpy launch.
You were let down, weren't you?
I was
It's not your fault. You should get
disappointed.
changed back, shouldn't you? That was still a neat race, I'll tell you. It's fun to see these guys go head to head. And look at the tire wrinkle on the left side there.
Joe's got a good straight run going. Got out of the groove just a little bit, about half track. Now he's trying to walk it back over, watching it dance.
And still shaking that tail end all over the track.